Hello, Polly's Best for UK here. Welcome to today's Game of Day video. Now today's game is a game called E-Type. So let's have a look at this one. So this is a game I've never played before. It's a driving game. I know it's a driving game. But yep, so we'll wait for the system to load up. And there it is. So let's double click on the disk icon. So we got E-Type inserted here. Right, you notice I've got the floppy drive sounds enabled as usual. So this is programmed by Gordon J. Key, 1989, the fourth dimension. There it is, E-Type. So let's just wait for it to load. You can see the hourglass timer loading in the data. So at this point you've got to insert a tracks disk or disk 2 that come with the game. So I'll just do that now in the emulator environment. So you won't be able to see me do that, but let's do that now. There we go. So now I've inserted the virtual disk. Okay, so yep, this is E-Type. So I'm just going to adjust the screen a tiny bit because it seems a bit off. So let's do that here. It's a bit better in it. Okay, so now I have played this once before making this video just to test it out, and you need to change this down to 1 because on a PC emulator, if it's at 3, it's far too sensitive. When it is on this emulator called Archimedes anyway. So yeah, driver's name, let's change that. Oh, Paulie's a Bez. I only can fit that in. So let's start the game. So onto the lakes here. So we wait for the game to load. Okay, so as you can see, this is a driving game. Now I couldn't figure out how to get keyboard control. I think you only can play it with a mouse. So I use the right mouse button for acceleration. Now it's quite sensitive, but it's, if you make sure you change that mouse speed to 1, and 3 is ridiculous. You can't even control it. So you can see the graphics are nice. You've got some nice mountains in the background and nice hilly environments. Nice 3D look to the game. Good draw distance as well. Whoa! I'm not quite sure how you brake. Right. Okay. So it's very fast. The frame rate goes down at an incredible rate. Whoa! Just bounced off that car here. So yeah, it's quite a good graphics engine that is developed here. Quite like it as driving games go. Whoa, ooh, knocked over some cones there. It's a pretty fun game actually. I don't know if you can use joystick or mouse. I only can figure out how to use mouse on it. The left mouse button doesn't seem to do anything. That was quite funny, wasn't it? Then I sort of like bounced in the seat and I've got the seat belts on. It's not supposed to be realistic, it's just a driving sort of arcadey style game, but it's quite good, I like it. Right. Crashing through. Oh! So accelerate down the highway here. Now I remember a game called R-Type, which was a side-scrolling shooter, but I don't remember this game, E-Type. I don't know if it was released on other formats, I couldn't say, because I haven't researched into that. But a nice game to play on a Sunday evening. When I was recording this video, it was scorching hot, so if you can hear any sort of fan noise in the background, I've got my fan on in my retro room because it's so hot in here at 35 degrees Celsius. Right, okay, so let's keep going. Oh, just bounced off that car here. I'm not sure how long this track is, but I know I've only got 7 seconds of time, which is displayed on the bottom right. Oh, finish. Oh! Time over. Okay, so wait for the game to load in. Is it going to load in? Or is it just crashed? I actually think it might have... Oh, it's just reset the computer. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to insert the first disk back in the environment. So, yeah. Let's load it back up again. Just want to see what one of the other tracks are like. So let's wait for it to load here. So whoever Gordon J. Key is, it looks like he's made an excellent game for the Acorn Archimedes here. It's by the fourth dimension, which is probably the publisher. So let's wait for it to load and insert the data disk and change track this time. So insert the data disk here. There it is, this 2. Right, make sure you change this to 1 because it's unplayable if you don't. So I'm just going to leave everything as it is. We'll change tracks. You see at the bottom here it says the lakes. Well, if you change these, you've got Antarctica, the Broads, the Sahara, moonlighting. I think I'm going to try moonlighting because that sounds like a night level. Maybe. I might be wrong on that, but we'll find out in a minute. Yep, as I suspected, it is a night level. I don't think you can change the car. Well, yeah, not a bad game actually. It's got a... Whoa, down into the river. Oh, that just completely took me back to the start. Okay, let's try the boards. Let's change this skill till... Let's go right up to 15 with the skill. So let's try this here. Whoa, coppers are just standing in the middle of the road. Whoa. Okay, so this is a Broads level. See, each level has a slightly different look to it, which is good. Whoa! You can go really fast on it. I'm not sure how to brake that, that's the thing. I don't think you can. Oh! It's quite amusing, some of the animations. Oh, I've just been destroyed. Let's try... Oh, I didn't do that. Let's try Antarctica. Let's take this. Let's take this to 1 because I'm shit at games. Okay, so let's try Antarctica level here. Whoa, like a frosty. See? I figured out how to brake as well. You have to press the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel on my PC mouse. Yeah, that does brake. Okay. So left mouse button doesn't do anything, right mouse button accelerates and middle mouse button brakes. Whoa! Skiddy bits and stuff and skiddy bits and stuff. So even though it's Antarctica, we've got some dry land here with now snow on it. So they look like bloody Royal Mail post boxes. Whoa, bricks in the road. What sort of road is this with a lot of boulders in the road? Oh, I just knocked over a copper. Nope, can't have been good. Whoa, shit. Oh, you fuck. So we are proceeding down the highway here. Now, I couldn't tell you if this was public domain or if it was an actual commercial release game. I'm not entirely sure on that. But it is very impressive nevertheless for what it is. And like I said earlier in the video, I don't know if it was released on other formats like the Amiga or anything. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it does the name of it sounds familiar, but that might just be because I'm associating the name with R-Type, perhaps. Not quite sure. It's a bit of a bumpy road here. It's quite amusing when they left out the seat. So yeah, all in all, a pretty good, decent game actually. If you've got Acorn Archimedes, or if you decide to go the emulation route, I recommend you try it out because I think it's quite fun actually. And I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. Seems like a solid, nice driving game. And I don't know many other driving games on the system. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Goodbye!